Artistic expression is growing in popularity in Santa Cruz, Bolivia. Theater, especially, is becoming more important. The city has experienced the most change within the last 50 years. Before the 1960s, there was only one theater company. Now there are more than 20. A local actress, Marilee Carvajal, says early on it was a struggle.
When I started acting, it was really hard. You could barely see actors, actresses, groups. It was really difficult. And when they were shows, there weren't people supporting actors. There was a show and the theater was empty.
Theater was not popular at first, so anyone could participate. Now the art is more appreciated and casting is a selective process. Actor, director, and writer Renee Hohenstein says 3 important things happened to change the way theater is performed in Santa Cruz.
The first was the Casa de la Cultura was created here, and they began to bring theater directors from Argentina, from Chile, to give theater classes to people who was interested but were not professionals.
The second event was the opening of the National School of Theater in Santa Cruz.
And it's the only school in Bolivia that you can go and get a degree of theater. But it's a bit expensive though.
The final event was a theater festival started by Hohenstein. The International Festival of Theater in Santa Cruz, Bolivia began in 1997.
We first created it with the idea to local actors and directors to be able to see theater from other countries. Sometimes we don't go out too often and to see some theater in other countries and other ways to perform.
Director and actor Jorge Urquidi says the festival incorporated special opportunities for individual growth.
When it's the International Festival of Theater, they program courses by specialists, by actors, by directors, by writers. Course for acting, for writing, and for directing.
But with growth comes change. Hohenstein no longer works with the festival. He says its objectives do not reflect his vision anymore. It is now coordinated by Asociación Pro Arte y Cultura.
But the festival, it has changed a bit because they're not giving the same importance to actors as we did at the beginning. That's quite a problem, I think. Now it's a festival basically for the public.
Although theater is expanding, there is still a major issue. While there are more opportunities for constituents, there is little pay for work. So many end up pursuing education in other careers.
It's quite difficult to live from making theater in Bolivia. It's quite difficult. So my advice is to find something else in which you can have, let's say, earn your money to eat, to work, to everything, and do theater as a second way of living.
Hohenstein studied business management and is currently employed by an insurance company. But even though he doesn't work with the festival anymore, he's still involved with theater and says he will be for as long as he can. This is the way many actors find their way in Bolivia. Reporting for Lemke Abroad in Santa Cruz, Bolivia, I'm Lauren Hoskins.